Hello, and welcome to my channel, Awkward and Crafty. My name is Amanda. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, welcome. If you are a subscriber or have been here before, welcome back. I did pick up a few new subscribers recently. Thank you so much for subscribing. That means more to me than you know. To be honest, I'm kind of amazed that I have any subscribers at all, especially after taking such a long, unexpected hiatus. If you have seen my previous, I don't know what I'm calling them now, Yarn Vent, Advent calendar videos, my intention was to film a video, actually two videos, on December 22nd to cover days 20 through 22, and then film a second to do 23, 24, and 25. However, those plans just got completely blown out of the water. Unfortunately, that morning, about 7:45 in the morning, I had a call from my husband, who was already at work, to find out that my father-in-law had very unexpectedly passed away. He had had prior health issues, but we weren't aware that there was anything ongoing at the time. But we got the call he had passed away in his sleep. So instead of, dedicating that day, I was planning on finishing some mittens I was making for my daughter, and getting ready for, we were to have Christmas with my parents and my brother and my sister-in-law the next day. We immediately went to my in-laws' house. They are not geographically very close to us. It's about 90 minutes to an hour and 45 minutes to get to their house. But spent the whole day there. It was rather exhausting. The following day, my husband had to go back up. There was nothing prepared as far as funeral arrangements or anything of the sort. And then, we had planned to kind of have just a chill week between Christmas and New Year's, and things that were supposed to happen earlier in the week got pushed back and rescheduled, and the funeral was the week between Christmas and New Year's. So everything just got rearranged and pushed back, and then things got pushed into January, and we had sick days and snow days, and just getting a chance to film was very hard. But I had opened up all of the Advent days, and in case anyone wanted to see the rest of the yarn that I had received from Jana at Pearl Together, I wanted to showcase those. I know I have the Advent from Twice Sheared Sheep as well, but that you can go on the internet and find that out. Now the benefit of this is, if you're seeing this and you haven't seen any of you haven't been spoiled somehow, some of the Twice Sheared Sheep items that I did receive at the end of the box, those are now available online. Not so much the items that have the characters that were solely released for the Advent box, but a couple of the tools. There are similar or the exact same tools are available now on the Twice Sheared Sheep website. But I have been going on here for about 4 minutes, so let's get to the yarn. I feel like I'm saying that a lot. I'm really out of practice with videoing and not saying. So the first, and I am fighting the sunlight. I have a window right in front of me that in probably about 5 minutes, everything in this is going to be blown out because the sun streams right in at me. So I'm kind of ducking to the side of the window to stay in good light. It's great to have natural light, but you also don't want to just be completely blinded by it either. So the first yarn is, and here we go, trying to find good light. The first yarn is from A Girl and Her Wool. This is called Love at First Sight. There we go. Finding the right spot. This is called Love at First Sight. There's some great pinks and purples. This is a 20-gram skein. There we go. It shows a lot of purples off. And for once it seems like maybe I'm getting some close to correct colors. This is showing up a little bit more red. Well, I guess it is. It's kind of a burgundy. It's a little darker than what's on here. So that was from the Yarn Advent I was receiving from Jana at Purl Together, and then this is from Sheared Sheep. This is what they're calling a work until roller. It has this little, I don't want to call it a hook. This end where you loop this over your needle, and then you can set the tape measure to show, so let's say you need to knit ribbing for 4 inches. You set it to there, and then you put this over your needle, and you keep slipping it as you knit, and then once your material or section or whatever gets to that length, to stop working. And it goes up to, let's see, about 12 and a half inches. It has 13 inches on there, but that's the whole way in there. There's also, and I'm gonna have to look this up because I'm not sure why, or maybe it's just to help stop the tape measure. Now that I fed the whole way through, I can't get to it. There's also a metal loop in there that I'm not entirely sure why it's on the inside of the tape measure. I'm gonna have to look that up. But I thought this was pretty neat. It seems like decent quality. It also does have metric on the reverse side. But those were the items for the 20th of December. So moving on to the 21st, we have from, this is Big Sky Yarn Company in Fresh as a Daisy is the colorway. Some very bright yellows and pinks on a not quite white base. Pretty close. There's a little splash of blue in there. Still fighting that white. It seems like, I'm gonna guess this is probably maybe not quite, not sure how many grams this is. Not quite a 20-gram skein, but very pretty yarn. And then from Sheared Sheep, we have, I'm gonna try to open this without being too loud. Let's face it, oh, these are falling off. I thought they were all attached. Okay, maybe not. I thought these were attached to the paper that is inside this bag. They are not, but these are cable ID, or cable cord, however you want to put it, circular needle identification tabs that you just snap those onto your circular needles, kind of wind them up like that, and then snap these on, and it'll tell you the length of your cable. 16, 24, 32 is the real dark blue one, and then 40 is the lighter blue. Now actually I don't think I've taken these out of the package. I do want to look at one thing on here. Well, maybe they are attached. I'm not sure what the material is. It feels like it's like maybe a vegan leather kind of thing. They have like almost a marble appearance, and I wanted to see, there's one that I can't tell. Yeah, it seems like it must be cracked on the surface of the, come on, focus. The edge over here, I think. This is a, whoa, it went flying. Never mind. But it looks like maybe the whatever coating is cracked just a little bit on that. Okay, that was day 21. Day 22 for the yarn, we have And X-Ray Ann 100% superwash merino, 55 yards, 18 gram little mini ball here. This is coming out a little bit darker. It has a little, let me see if I can get it in here. Yeah, that's actually in the super bright sunlight, I think is a little bit closer to what the actual color is. Maybe a little bit brighter. And then from Sheared Sheep, we have a sock roller. Now I do have a couple of these. This one has the little penguins there for the Advent box. Very cute. And again, my favorite color is blue. So the way this works is you put this end of the roller into either the toe of your sock or against the heel. Once you've turned the heel, you put this end in and it'll tell you when to start your toe. Or if you're doing toe up, you do it the opposite way. You put the this end in. See if I can find it between the light. You put this end in and then knit until you are ready to do your heel. And then it also has a regular ruler on the back with both English and metric on there. And it works like a slap bracelet. So that's, I'm fighting the light. I don't tend to wear things like this. Doesn't feel good. It's kind of a rubbery feel. Sorry, I'm watching myself instead of looking in the camera. It has kind of a rubbery feel, so I don't really like to wear it. Makes my skin feel kind of gross. But very handy. I think I have at least 3 of these, if not 4. Great if you are a sock knitter. So day 23 of the yarn. This is, from Meg's & Company. And it is called Durand Beach. So it's like a light tan with some yellows and browns in there. Maybe a little hint of green here and there. Actually, a little bit of orange. And for some reason, it either reminds me of a bird, like a little wren or something, or a very ripe banana peel. With some of the yellows that are not showing up super great, but some of the yellows that are on this side are giving me banana peel vibes for some reason. And then from Sheared Sheep, again for the 23rd, we received fold over clothing tags. Super cute. They say handmade and have a little bunny on there. I'm assuming these are vegan leather. They're stamped. It says hand wash and air dry. So if they're washable, I'm assuming they're not real leather. Those are super cute. And then for the 24th, we received another Meg's & Company yarn from, or this one is called Eastman. Blues and greens and kind of teals in there. Let's see where the light, whoa, just completely blows that out. It's showing more blue, but it is actually a little bit more purple in real life. Has some greens in there. Very pretty yarn, very soft. I do like that. And then from Sheared Sheep, and this is one of the items that, these are always available on their website, but this is a character that was solely placed in the Advent box. It's a little penguin shorty row counter. So these are great if you have a pattern that has a like 1 to 5 row, or I should say 2 to 5 row repeat. You just use this and then you keep knitting your repeat, and every row you change the way I do it. On the first row of your repeat, it'll be on 1, and then you move to 2, move to 3, or sometimes I do socks 2 at a time. And for me, it's easier for some reason to put it so that it's at the end of the round on the second sock. So it tells me I've completed row 3 or I've completed row 4, something like that. But these are super duper handy, very cute. Show the little penguin guy off again. And this is a size large, which goes up to a 10.5 millimeter knitting needle. So day 25, so for Christmas, I received some very, very pretty yarn from both companies, or both boxes. So on the, or in the Advent from Pearl Together that I won, this is the colorway. This is from Ella Ray Lace Merino, and the color name is Neon Fantasy number 218. Superwash extra fine merino wool. This is a 100 gram skein, 460 yards, and it just says 100% superwash wool. Very pretty, and I think it actually kind of goes fairly well with that. With the, this is the one that came on the 22nd. So maybe some, I don't know if this would be, no, this is, doesn't have any nylon or anything like that in it. Don't know that I would use this for socks. But this would, if it was a sock yarn, that would make really cool. This one would be nice coordinating heels and toes. Not that I've done that yet. Someday. I have, and I will show this in a finished objects video later. I learned a lesson on making assumptions with sock yarn. But from Sheared Sheep, this is the yarn. This is a Malabrigo Worsted is the name of the line. And this is in color 684 Chameleon. It's a worsted weight yarn. Approximately 200 yards, 100 grams, 100% superwash merino wool. And both of these yarns have some very similar kind of, the teals, the lime green. It's hard to show whenever I have just a small, ooh, here we go. But they have that same teal blue, or lime green, whatever color you want to call that. Some of the very same colors in, you know, two unrelated boxes. But that's it for my Yarny Advents. Thank you for watching. I apologize for the delay if you were looking forward to seeing what's in the yarn. Now, I will admit there were some chocolates in there as well, but those are long gone. Yeah, stress, chocolate, it happens. But I hope to see you back again. I'm looking forward to doing some wrap-up videos as far as works in progress, some finished objects. I've finished up some very cool items. I had mentioned before that I was doing mittens for my daughter for Christmas. I got one completely done for Christmas. The other one did not have a thumb. So she got a certificate for a matching set of gloves and a hat. I did finish both of those in time for her to go to winter camp. I don't know that she wore them at winter camp. It was pretty muddy at the time, I believe. So I think she opted for just like a commercially made knit hat and waterproof gloves because she got wet and cold. But she had a good time. I think she liked the hat and mittens. But again, yeah, I've done some other cool stuff that I can't wait to show you. And I hope to see you back. I hope you have a great day.